Every year it sneaks up on us. One week, the trees are all glowing with oranges, reds, and gold. And before you know it, the leaves are gone, the branches are bare, and winter has arrived. Fall is the shortest, most magical season for photography. And if you don't plan ahead, you'll miss it. And that's why in today's video, I want to give you my top 5 landscape photography fall tips. Let's go. So my first tip is plan ahead, and it sounds kind of obvious, and you really can't just wing this one. You really have to use the internet and some resources to plan ahead. Luckily, most regions actually publish maps or reports. For example, there is a US fall color prediction map that you can actually slide through the weeks, and it'll show you when specific areas are peaking. Even better, many reports actually let you know the elevation of when the peak is going to happen. So mountain ranges will always peak before valleys below, and that's something that also take an account for. A few minutes of research can actually really help the situation. There's been many times when I've shown up to a shoot and have been like a week late for fall color, and I've got bare trees. So take your time, plan it out ahead of time, and try to hit it right when peak is happening, and you're gonna get great results. So my second tip is a really easy one, and that's just to use your fall color and your leaves as a framing element. So maybe you have a waterfall in the middle of your shot, and then on each side of your shot you have some trees or some fall color. Use that as a framing element. Try to bring that fall color into your shot with the waterfall. Maybe you're using a telephoto lens, maybe you're zoomed in really far on the waterfall, and you're using those edges of your frame where the fall color is as an actual framing element. When you're doing this, try to think to yourself, like, how can I use this fall color as a compositional element? How can I bring this into the frame and use it to enhance my photo? So for my third tip, it's actually really simple, and that is bad weather is actually good weather. The harsh noonday sun will actually wash out some of your reds and your greens and your yellows. So it's always best to go out and shoot this kind of photography when we have a cloud cover. It's flat because there's cloud cover. It might be a little bit of rain, a little bit of drizzle. That kind of stuff will actually help enhance all your colors. So when the weather is bad, that's actually a good time to go out and shoot. And don't get discouraged if the weather is bad. Like I said many times, I prefer to shoot in adverse conditions because it adds extra mood to the image, and it makes the image interesting. So like I said, the harsh noonday sun or blue sky days is not really going to be good for your photography, especially your fall photography. Tip number 4, and this is actually a real big one, and that is to use a polarizer. A polarizer is actually going to remove a lot of reflections that are in your fall photography. So the leaves reflect, the stones reflect. If there's a waterfall, that waterfall reflects. All that stuff reflects in your shot. You put a polarizer on, like a CPL, and you dial that in, and boom, all your colors are gonna pop. Your reds are gonna pop, your yellows are gonna glow, and your photos are gonna look amazing. So my next tip is basically just to look up and look around. There's a beautiful canopy of color above you. There's a beautiful canopy of color down on the forest floor. Take a look at that stuff. Ditch the sticks, like I said in my other video. Put the camera up to your eye, look around, use the camera to create the composition that you want. Don't fall into the trap of going there to shoot like a waterfall with fall color and just getting a shot of the waterfall. Experiment, play around, different angles, different techniques. It all makes the photography experience more exciting. So my bonus tip for today is really simple, and that's just to enjoy the experience. Get out there, enjoy nature, spend some time in the woods, and just get a feel for what's going on. So many times I've gone to a shoot and I've kind of rushed right into taking photos, and I didn't actually get a chance to experience the area I was in. So one of the things I like to do now is when I go to an area, before I even get the camera out of the bag, I just walk around. I spend 10 minutes just looking at angles, getting a feeling for the place that I'm in, and then from there, I'll get the camera out and start composing shots. So thanks for watching the video today. I hope this video helps you guys out, and hey, enjoy the fall season. And I want to see some photos. Post them in the comments. Talk to you later. Thanks.